Should you summon on the LR Broly and Rose banner as a free-to-play player? It's debatable. Is it a really hype banner? Yes. Hey there everyone, my name is Waffles the Asian Yenber and welcome to Should You Summon, the series where we take a look at new banners, analyze their value, and I tell you whether or not I think you should summon on them. Now we mainly look at these banners from a free-to-play standpoint, as free-to-play players need to be more careful with how they use their stones, but of course, banner value applies to dolphins and whales too. But with all that being said, let's get started. So I think with this banner, the most important thing to talk about when making this decision is the rate. With two featured LRs, LR Broly and LR Rose, you end up with a higher chance to pull one of them than normal LR banners. But if you follow my other Should You Summon videos, you should know that most LR banners are a pretty low bar to compare it to, so instead, let's compare it to the LR Gogeta and LR Vegeto banners, since they're up at the same time and are still pretty good even after the discounts. So, on LR Broly and Rose, you have about an 8% chance per multi to pull one of them. On LR Gogeta and Vegeto's banners, the chance to pull one of the featured LRs goes up to 14%. That's natural though, because 3 featured LRs on the Fusion banners versus 2 on this banner, plus more featured units on the Broly and Rose banner. So instead, let's also consider the general pool LRs and the good Dokkan Fest on the Fusion banners. As I said in my Should You Summon video for the Fusion banners, LR Vegeto's banner is a bit better, so we'll look at that. On Vegeto's banner, we have 5 really good Dokkan Fests. You've got LR Vegeto, LR Gohan, LR Goku and Vegeta, plus this Tech Trunks and AGL Zamasu, so you end up with a 22% chance per multi to pull at least one of them. On LR Rose and Broly, we have 2 featured LRs, plus 21 unfeatured LRs in the pool of 216 general pool units. That's an 8% chance for the featured, plus a 13% chance to pull one of the general pool LRs, so you've got a 21% chance total. It's actually pretty close. If you're looking for an LR, any LR, I think it's not the worst you can do, and it's almost on par with a double rate LR banner, which the last one we had was 24%. So rate wise, I would still advise waiting for that double rate LR banner before going after LRs, but this isn't terrible to summon on, especially if you like these new units. So let's quickly go over the new units and see if they live up to the hype. So LR Rose leads the Future Saga category with Ki plus 4 and 130%, plus Extreme Int for 100%. He heals a little bit when he gets hit, and he gets more Ki for each KO blow he deals. He gets stronger with each Ki bar he reaches, and he's also got a Rage Mode active skill starting from the 6th turn if you're under 66% HP. He's got Realm of Gods, Future Saga, Better Future Saga, Kamehameha, and Patara for categories, and he continues the trend of good Zamasu and Goku Black units. LR Physical Broly has a very similar leader skill to LR Rose, but he instead leads movie bosses and Extreme Fizz. Broly is entirely based around what Ki spheres he collects. The more he collects, the more attack and defense he gets, and if you get at least 2 physical spheres, he gets a bonus of 2 Ki per sphere, so every sphere is going to be giving you 4 Ki. If you get AGL or SDR orbs, he boosts his allies' attack. If he gets Tech or Int orbs, he boosts allies' defense. And if you get 7 or more Ki orbs, he has guaranteed dodge. That being said, it will not work in places where dodge is disabled, but it is still pretty great if you're able to get all 7 of those Ki orbs. Unfortunately for categories, he only has movie bosses and joined forces, which does hurt him a bit. That being said, this card is also the first card with Chile in it, so bonus points there. Now for other units on the banner, you've got AGL Broly, which is actually fantastic. He buffs his own attack with each attack received and his defense with each attack he does. He's really good for a general pool unit. He also has 100% to Pure Saiyans if you need a Pure Saiyan leader. Paragus is a support for Pure Saiyans and joined forces. Tech God Goku is an orb changer and he seals super attacks. STR God Vegeta is hype because he's a god form Vegeta, but actually he's not that amazing. He's a good pull if you get him, but definitely doesn't live up to some of the other units on this banner. Str Beerus is kinda bad, but he has a secondary EZA, so he is usable. Tech Whis and Int Whis are both pretty bad. Gowasu has a 50% chance to evade attacks, that includes super attacks, and he buffs up allies' defense and Ki, so he's a pretty good support for the categories he falls into. Int Zamasu is a decent tank, but he's heavily outclassed by AGL Zamasu, and STR Zamasu is just pretty bad. But do I personally think that you should summon on this? No, I think if you're just looking for LRs, you're better off just waiting for the double rates or the guaranteed LR banners. If you really like Rose and Broly, which, let's face it, a lot of us do, I think you can do a lot worse, and I would say summon a little bit on this. It is worse value overall than a Dokkan Fest banner, but I think that a few multis is probably okay. Now, am I going to be summoning on this? At first, I would have said no, but actually looking at the rates, I think it's worth it for me. I love the Broly gang, and after getting a rainbowed AGL Zamasu in my LR Vegeto summons, I think I owe it to the Ninja Slayer to at least put a few multis in on this. So you can check out my summons on this banner for this tomorrow on my second channel, Yen Bear Gaming. That link will be in the description. But I hope that this video was helpful for you all, and I hope you have a good day, good week, good life. Now, happy summons. Goodbye.